Hi, this is an easy way to get your VR back if something goes wrong with a pack that wipes your VR out and you worked really hard to get back. So specifically, we're going to work with Retro Rewind, but you could really do this on anything. Retro Rewind uses its own copy of your save file. So if you want to get your Retro Rewind VR back, you're going to have to launch Retro Rewind and do it. But aside from that, here's what we're going to need. This gecko code. So here's the link. It's also just called Perfect License Unlocker plus VR BR modifier. So you can just find that by looking it up. Ignore all this for now. We are going to grab, oh yeah, and it's region specific too. So if you have the North American copy of the game or the PAL, so on, so forth, copy your respective code and it will, everything else will be the same. So you just need the right code. Jesus, why can I not copy this? Okay, that's it. We're going to copy that. I'm going to use a blank text file just to make it a little more legible so we don't squish it into Dolphin. So all we're going to be doing is we're going to set the U value to 2 because we just want to set our VR and BR, not unlock everything. We don't need to do any of that stuff. So this U right here on the second line, we're going to make 2. This X we don't need. We're going to make that a 0. And this W we're going to make a 0. So every variable from these, the letters that I just did, you can pause it, go back if you need. 0, and this one is a 2. That leaves us with the Y's and the Z's on the third line. So the Y is going to be what a hex value of whatever the VR that you want to hopefully reclaim. So you want to look up a hex conversion website. I use this one. They probably all work just fine. Make sure it's decimal to hexadecimal. My VR in Retro Rewind is just about 11,370, I think. Not that far off. So this is that value. So for VR, the Y's are the VR. So I'm going to just paste that in its spot. And for BR, I really don't care about BR. It doesn't matter yet, but I think a battle mode is going to be added soon. So let's just make that like a flat 8,000. Who gives a shit? So we go ahead, paste that in. So this part is done. Basically, all you got to do is go to config, enable cheats right here. Check that, close. If you have a preset of Retro Rewind, all you have to do is properties, but if you're starting with Revolution, let's see, where is it? Mario Kart Wii, start with Revolution patches, and then you go through this way and enable Retro Rewind and then start, but you can also save it as a preset, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so basically you hit that, properties, gecko codes, add a new code. You can name it whatever you want. Paste that code. Nope, I did not. Copy that. Paste that code in there and hit save. So if you have config cheats enabled and a gecko code checked, you can close that and just launch it. And it's going to boot you to the Wii menu. It's going to look weird as hell, but trust me, this is normal. Pretty much when it's done this, I like to just wait, just so I know it's done. And we can pretty much just escape out of there. And now this is very important. Make sure you disable cheats. Just to make sure you go into gecko codes and uncheck your new code. And then launch the game, and it will work. This will work for every license that you have. So let me just show y'all. Boom. 11,370 and 8,000 BR exact. So the reason why this is the easier method, in my opinion, is that you can simply just go right back here. Here's your code, edit code. And then under this 2 that we put in, this is your VR and this is your BR. And it is an extremely easy process just to get back to that screen where you can re-edit it. Anytime you want to redeem, VR that you lost, BR maybe in the future, it's right there. These 4 values, these 4 values, these 4 values, these. And then, yeah, it's the same process, check it, whatever. Just make sure that you're launching without any cheats enabled. Otherwise, it will not let you connect to WeLink. So, yeah, that's it. Don't use this for evil, please. Only redeem VR that you actually had at some point. Otherwise, it makes the game really unfun. It's very obvious when people, hack in VR that's not theirs. So, yeah, let's keep it clean. And I'm happy to help out people who have lost VR for this bug. Just, yeah, use it in good faith. All right, thanks. Bye.